Welcome and hello. This is lesson 18 of Learning Biblical Hebrew, and we continue following Solomon's writings. Today we're going to look at the introduction to the book of Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1. And again we find that the form of it in Hebrew is quite a bit more decorative and stylish than the English translations managed to make it. So here it is, the opening words of Proverbs, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1, which says, Mishle Shlomo ben David Melech Yisrael. The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. So here we are letter by letter. Mishle Shlomo ben David Melech Yerushalayim. See, I had trouble again remembering when I'm writing backwards. I always try to write the Y's backwards as well, and the result is a bit of a mess, but we got there. So notice the striking effect of the repeated letters. Mishle Shlomo. With these repeated letters, the M, the Sh, and the L, repeated Sh, L, M. Mishle Shlomo. Proverbs of Solomon. Quite a different effect in English. You've missed all those sound correspondences. I think not only is this decorative, these sounds, but they also seem to highlight the appropriateness of the association between Solomon and wise Proverbs. So Ben David means son of David. So Ben is the Hebrew word for son, as in Benjamin, which means son of my right hand, or Benoni, son of my pain. We read those two names in Genesis chapter 35, verse 19. And then Melech Yisrael. So Melech means king. So here we have the word-by-word translation. Proverbs Solomon, son David, king Israel. And again we have these words in what's called a construct chain, as we talked about in the previous lesson on Song of Songs, chapter 1, verse 1. And when the two words are put in construct like that, the M of the plural is lost. As you see again on that sheet, it explains all that. And then this one also is the same thing. Well, this one too. Again, the Hebrew doesn't say of, but it just links the two words together. These are even more closely linked, as this dash shows. So, Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. Just put together like that. So this word Melech, we do see that sometimes in the Bible. Molech, M-O-L-E-C-H, the heathen god, mentioned, for example, at 2 Kings 23 verse 10. Molech, it seems like that name is Melech with the vowels changed. So instead of the vowels of the word king, Melech, the vowels of the Hebrew word bosheth, shame, Molech, bosheth. The Bible does use scathing parodies like this, and that's apparently what's been done there with the word Molech in 2 Kings 23:10. Now in English we need to add something like these are the Proverbs of Solomon. Again, there's no word like are or is used in Hebrew, as is usual. They don't usually use those words. There's usually special emphasis if there is. So here it just says, Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. So we'll have to say, these are, and we'll have to add a few thus, probably. Well, what have I got here? The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, the king of Israel. I could have said, I've just written it quite short here, but I could have said, these are the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, the king, and the king of Israel. We might have said it like that. Now, you may remember in lesson 6, back in lesson 6, we looked at Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7, and just a few more comments about that. Proverbs are hard to translate because normally in translation you need to get all the meaning. You aim to get all the meaning. But if you do that with Proverbs, you sometimes can end up with a proverb that's rather cluttered with really unnecessary detail, and you can lose the punch. As Shakespeare said, brevity is the soul of wit, and brevity is also the soul of a proverb, really, because the whole idea of a proverb, it has to be ready for immediate use. It springs really to mind in the tongue. For example, Proverbs 16:18 in the King James Version reads, Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before a fall. This has the two parallel parts characteristic of Hebrew style. Pride goeth before destruction, and haughty spirit before a fall. But it's too long-winded to be a proverb in English. And so the popularly shortened form, pride goes before a fall, makes the point and makes it with effect and makes it into an English style proverb. Now proverbs, especially in English, they need to be like short, sharp swords ready for instant use. We shouldn't make them into long, wet noodles. Anyway, there we are. Mishlish long, Ben David, Melech Yisrael.